back on the dashboard. So I'll show you how to create content that you'll use to advertise to the display. So I can go on create advert. So if I have many plans that are there, I can select the plan that I want. So I can select, or I'll just leave it as here. Then also the publish period, whether it's just for 7 days, this advert will be running for this particular time, or if it's more, depending on the requirement, and also the time that it starts and ends. You can adjust it from here. Also the advert type, you can select it from here, whether this is just a regular advert or an emergency advert, or it's one advert that you just setting at a specific time and making it go. Also on step 2, you can select the device. So you can just select your device. If you have device groups, you can select on device groups. So your specific devices on, maybe if it's like on the 10th floor, or if it's in the restaurant, or if it's in the hallway, you can just select it according to that group. Or if there are different tags like that you did, you can then select also from here. So now just for this purpose, it's just like a device. Then select the device which we have. Then we can select the space, or how the content should show. Then create also on the content, select on the content. So if I have different content, like, different folders of content, you can easily track and know where to find it. So for this purpose, I'll just select like one picture. So now the image is shown. If I have an advertiser name that I want to put on this, I can put a name on it. If the running time for this content, I can put on this. Then I'll go on. So if you want to publish many content, so you can just go on to continue to publish. Then I can select the same procedure. Go to a different place, then select, then okay, then the name, the running time. Then now if I've done, like, if there are a couple of adverts that are being published, I can then go to finish, and under audit, now we are under advert audit. So under advert audit, you will see what advert, the device, the content, how it should show, the running time, what type of advert is being advertised, like the person who authorized this, the status of the advert. Then you can either select here individually to approve or disapprove, or you can just go on select all and then batch approval, and then okay. So your content will then be downloaded by the display and start running on the display. As you can see now, the content is running on the display, and after every 15 seconds the content will change to new content that you'd have put. So now, as you can see, I'll just go back to so now advertising, you can see under the plan that we're doing, you can see the device, the content that's running, the publish time. So all this you're able to see, and it will show like the audit time when this audit was done, to allow the display to publish content to it. Now I'll go on to create, if you want to create a specific layout for your device. So I'll go on layout, then I'll go on add custom. So depending on how the display looks like, you can change the layout from this point. So I'll just change the layout. So it will change to suit my display. Then I'll scale scale it according to how I want it to so that I can fit it properly on the display. So now I want to create my content from this point. I'll add advertising space, then I'll right click on it to make it a full screen. So if you want to add more pages on that particular layout, you can just go on to page management and click on add page. So now there's page 2. So page 2, I can select how the content will show. So I'll just go and arrange the layout according to, you can also type the pixels here on the right side according to how you want them to show. Then I can also put a video in the middle. Then I can put another picture at the bottom. Just like this. I can go again to page management and add page. So now we have page 3. So on page 3, I can select content maybe to be a video and make it full screen. So it will be the whole page. Then I can go on to page management again, add another page. And on this one, I can select like weather and clock. So I can just put it according to how I want it to show. And also the weather. And if you realize at the bottom side here, you are able to select what type of content you show. So if you don't want Twin Direction to show, I can remove this option. And if I wanted to show, it can be shown. And then I need to add a fixed picture that will be in between my content. So now I have all my type of content. So the next thing that you'll need to do, you can add content on this. So I can go on to material, select a picture. I can select the picture that I want to show, then click on OK. So this is how it will be. Then I'll go on to the next point. Then go on to video. Select the video. Then on the last part, I want a picture. Then I'll go on to page 3. Page 3, it's a full video of full screen. So I can go on to the content and select a full video. Then the last page, I can select a picture, then the material, then the material that I want to show. After you've done this, you need to go back now to make an interaction between the pages so that they can play continuously on their own, or you can, if it's the display is touchscreen, you can manually swipe in between. So you then go on to interaction, then right click on it, make it full screen. Then you go on the button library here, you select like what content, if the different pages have different content, you can select according to what's being there. So now if it's a page, select the page. I wanted to go from page 1, I wanted to go to page 2. And how do I want it to jump? I want it to jump at automatically after every like the time period, after how long should it go to the next page. Then after I'm done with this, I then go on to page 2. I add the interaction layer, make it full screen. Then I select the what is being interacted with. Then it should go to page 3. Then how it's supposed to do so, automatically, and after how long, 15 seconds. Then go on to page 3, do the same, add the interaction, select, make it full screen. Then I want it to interact with page and page 4. And the jump mode, how do I want the mode to be, automatic or manual? And after 15 seconds, if the video is longer, you can adjust according to the video. Then the last page, I add the interaction layer, then full screen. And then I want it to interact with the page. And from page 4, I want it to go back to page 1. And automatic again, and how long? 15 seconds. Then that's selected. Then I now need to go to page settings and select the layout name that I want to indicate. So I can write multi-page depending on what you want to put. So once this is done, I can then create on save. And it will ask me to save this. Then it will generate and save this content layout. So now the layout is here, and you can see whether it's used and not being used. I can edit the layout again here. So now if I want to use this specific layout on my display, I need to select it to be able to make it advertise again. So what you need to do, I need to go on to my device, select my device, and under device I need to go on edit device. So the template that I want to use, the one that I created, multi-page. So this is the template that I want to run. Then click on save. So once you click on save, the display will start running the content as per how you set the information. So as you can see now, it's starting to run. So if you come back to the device and go edit the device, if I want to stop this multi-page from running, save, and it will change on the display to the advert that was previously shared. So this is how to show the content. You can also be able to, let's see, go to create an advert. I can create an advert, and I can select the device, and if I have specific tests that I want, Then I can select the size. I can select the size of the font. Then OK. Then finish. Then select release. And if I release it, it will be released, and it will also start playing on the display. I can go again to layout and create another custom layout that has text. So I can change the resolution of the display to match the display that I have. Then select the text, make it full screen, and I can write like anything. You can do accordingly. Then you can align it on how you want it to be aligned, to be center. The size, you can increase the size of the font. Maybe make it 48. Then how the information, do you want it to just be static, not moving? Do you want it to be rolling? Do you want it to be moving at a slow speed or high speed or medium speed? You can select medium speed. Then you can select how it will move, left to right, end to end. Like this is according to how you want it to move. Then after this, you can go on to save layout. I can write the layout as text layout. Then save. So it will create the layout, and the layout is saved. So now I can go to device, edit the device. Then under edit device, I can select the layout. I have to select the layout that I want, and if the layout is the text, so if I select the layout, it will remove the content that I had set. Then I need to save this. Then shortly the display will start showing the content that I had set. So if it's running content like this, so it will continue running like this as per how I set it. Or to edit device, change the layout to the multi-page one. Then go on to layout. I need to edit the layout. So I want to change the font color to red, or I just want it to be static. Save. So I'll wait for it to save. Change the layout and then click on save. So now the layout is shown. So depending on how you have structured it, you can be able to see the content as per how you set it. So this is how it would look like.